Welcome to Hot Tea for the Soul. I'm going to do a little check-in for the collective. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's going to be just a general reading. Got a few cards on the table. Haven't done this for a while, so I'm going to take a couple from each and I'm going to do a Greenwood reading. Okay. Oh, there's one. Messages. What messages have we got? Oh, there's three. This is what happens when I say a couple. Break the rules. Old maps don't chart new islands. Focus the eyes on the summit and all else fades. Alright. We're focusing on the summit and breaking the rules so we can find new islands, right? Old maps don't chart new islands. Redirect. New routes hide blooms only your steps can unveil. Ooh, the lighting. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Haven't set this up for a while, so here we go. Let's give it a bit more of a shuffle. This is the what's the tea. So this can be a little bit what's behind, what's going on behind the scenes. So we want to break rules, we're going to redirect and focus. Alright, let's take this too. Ooh, there's fake smiles. And there's some sort of something to do with children. So we'll put that there. There's a whole heap of fake smiles going on around. Something to do with child, maybe. Let's get one more from this deck. It is a bit edgy. Alright, so maybe something's not presenting what they think they're presenting or what they say they're presenting. Okay, one more. What's the tea? Just one. Oh, jackpot. That's a win. Some sort of got money, rich inheritance. So these fake smiles have been going on and we've got something to do with children in here. And then we've got a little bit of a jackpot. So something's going to change in here. Maybe surrounding that situation. Redirect, focus, break some rules. Okay, so that's what we've got on the side here. There's an angel message. Let's give us an angel message. What are in the angel messages? Okay. Alright, so true love. We absolutely want to be our best for you. We absolutely want to be the best for you. We truly wish true deep love in all your relationship, which is why we remind you to include yourself in that love. If you are looking to love another to make them happy, to complete you, or distract you from problems, then think again. No one person can do that or become that for you. Come together with another, knowing that they are a beautiful reflection of all the love that you are, and then you shall both rejoice. We love you, your angels. Alright, focus. Alright, focus on what you can do. Life happens, things change and feel out of your control. We understand that this can be hard. The truth is, as much as you try, you cannot control the mystery that is life and the universe. But when you focus on what you can do, buddy, just hold on a second. Buddy, I got a cat, just hold on a second. Like, focus on what you can do. You'll feel empowered rather than helpless, dear one. Focus on all the blessings in your life and be grateful that you have so many choices available to you. Even when even in circumstances that you didn't choose. Alright, so focus on what you can do. And love you first, which is always the way, alright? Always the way, love you first. And then come to that person knowing that they're a reflection of you and your love. And you in that space. Alright. What's in the leaves? These are tea leaves. This is something about the leaves. This deck. I collected a lot of decks. I'm sort of going through them on my Facebook. And I'm starting to show a few more of them, putting up more of my photos on my Instagram. It's time to actually hit the bits, hit the socials. Alright, one card from here. Sometimes. There it is. Whatever satisfies souls is true. And that is true. Whatever it means to you, right? And there's the cat, because he's let himself in. And I knew you would be up on here, which is sort of an issue, because you're lovely, but you're a pain. Down you get, buddy. Alright. And so I do have gods and goddesses on the table, because I've already put them on my Facebook today. So I'm going to have a look. Got one. Let's just get one. Came out with Persephone and Hades today. I was like, well, that's a match made in hell. Oh, Hypnos, sleep. So maybe you're getting something in your dreams. The light's not fantastic, is it? I'm going to need a backlight. Maybe you need to, you're getting a bit of, here's a dark card. Hypnosis in your dreams. What we play into our brain when we go to sleep is really important. So, you know, you can feed a lot into your brain. So this could either be maybe you're not getting a sleep, or this is you're actually taking your time and using that energy well. If you do like positive affirmations in your sleep, you find yourself changing your language very, very, very quickly. So what you actually put on, if you just put it underneath your pillow, I don't like headphones in my ears as I go to sleep. So if you just put it under your pillow lightly, you'll actually hear it. You'll sort of hear it. You don't need to put it on so you can focus on it. Your brain will do the job for you. It loves that sort of stuff. But you will hear the change, and you can self-hypnotize for stuff. So be careful what you put in. It's very important. All right, so that is our god and titan, Hypnos, Greek. All right, one more from our goddess and sirens. Goddesses and sirens. Who have we got today? There's a lot of shuffling in these readings. If you look online, some of them do pre-shuffles, and I might try some of those. But sometimes when you have the reading out already, you can sort of show a different space. But let's have a look what we got here. Checkmate. Reduction. So this is sort of about reducing things down. It's a bit minimalist. Maybe this is about what would you say? Reducing your clutter, bringing your stuff down to the stuff that's important, like a sort of reduction. So reducing, you know, what your footprint is, maybe. And so I think she is Middle Eastern flavour. And so maybe you need a reduction of something of coffee so you can sleep. Reduction of something so you can sleep. There's a combination just there, telling you to get some sleep, get some rest. Maybe anyway, there's a way to go with that. So that is all the decks used that I have on the table. I'm going to do a Greenwood reading, because this is a very simple deck. Haven't done one of these. Alright, this always asks questions, so let's ask a question of the Greenwood. Let's see what the reading's about. Let's ask a question. The hidden village. Which part of yourself remains unseen or unexplored? How might you rediscover this hidden place of your identity? I've been watching a lot of things about the people making themselves small. And it's trying to make yourself big again. We've actually reduced that. We've done the reduction thing. And sometimes when you reduce, if you reduce like a soup, or you're reducing a stock, you're making the flavour more pungent. You're not making it less. Just because you're reducing in things doesn't mean you're not making your potency more, right? Get some sleep, make your potency more. Reduce all of your intake of all of these unnecessary stuff. But here we are. What part of yourself remains unseen and unexplored, and how might you discover this hidden place? Is the hidden piece of your identity. What is it? What are the bits and flavours? Like, I miss being on stage. That's come up a bit lately. Like, I miss my performing. It's an interesting space. So, alright, the hidden village. What's the hidden village inside of you? There's a whole heap of houses and a whole heap of spaces. And sometimes we're only just working from one house, right? Even when we talk about, you know, your connection to the different parts of the being, your fire, your air, your water, your earth. We're talking about different houses and different parts of your being. And so, what are we connecting to? Alright, so, let's start. Alright, so, present state. We're looking at a celebration. Here we are. This is a celebration card. This is a unity card. If I can get it up close, this is got a whole heap of people dancing around the fire. And they're having a great time. They're celebrating their unity. They're celebrating their situation, and they're coming together. This would traditionally be a marriage card. And that is the state at the moment. Maybe it's time to celebrate. Maybe it's time to celebrate who we are a little bit more, who you are a little bit more, right? Look at this true love. What is it? Celebrate. Right, what's this jackpot? We get through these fake smiles. Whatever the soul satisfies the soul is true. And that sort of goes to our hidden village. Redirect, break the rules, celebrate. What are we celebrating? Okay. Okay. Oh, fulfillment. Oh, we have a balance. We have a balance in there. And you can see the light and the dark snake, which is very Kundalini. This is a Celtic deck. Celtic deck. Celtic? I don't know. Always. Don't even know. Somebody will tell me again and again. But this is that sort of deck that it is talking about our focused energies. This is about fulfillment. And you can see yourself in the middle of those two things. So it's making a passionate choice about your desires and finding what the fulfillment is. And balancing out those Kundalini energies. So our inner and our light and our dark. Like, because it's important. It's in balance out of our feminine and our masculine, right? Here we are. Right, so fulfillment. That's our next energy around us. So what are we consciously thinking about? Ooh, so this is what we got in and we make our bees in the trap. This is like everybody comes in together and we all make it together and we're making our honey. Like, and, you know, really focus energy. And this is everybody participating together. So 1133. So this is definitely that sort of energy of a balance. This 6 is a balance energy in the physical world. Everybody's putting in and there's a balance coming out. That's your conscious energy of this. So if you're putting your whole self into the village, what are you getting out? What fulfillment are you going to get out? All right, what parts of you? What is the driving force? Ooh, driving force, the king, a queen of stones. So this is our earth queen. She is what lives the life, the magician. The magician manifests, right? So she is living the life. She knows what she wants. She pays her bills. She knows where she's at. She's got a good kettle. She can keep the house in order. She's sensual. She's sexual. She's driven. She's outspoken. She knows where she's at. And this is the driving force of this. She's loving, community, protecting, like, and really does want things to thrive together and find this balance and this harmony so we can find this outcome. All right, so what are we celebrating? What part of we are we missing here? What unexplored part of you? And this is our unconscious. So what is our unconscious here? Oh, 3 of voices, 3 of arrows. So we are talking, well, jealousy. And this is what worries you. It worries that people will be jealous of your life. You'll be worried that what you do and what you put out there, people are going to be jealous of what you wear, what you look like, or that there's 3 conversations. Your deep subconscious is always worrying that there's somebody else. There's always somebody talking. There's always conversations going on about you in the background because you are manifesting. And so reduction. Reduce those friends. Reduce that input, or reduce your time spent thinking about that. Because what we think about too much is what we actually put into our brains, right? But there may be that you're worried about the haters. That's sort of in the background in here. These fake smiles. These fake smiles. Well, focus on what you can do. And put these up here. Focus on what you can do. Bring your true love to the table. Alright, there's going to be a jackpot here to change your circumstance around these fake smiles and these child services. Whatever the soul satisfies the soul is true, right? Right, so there might be haters. Because you're out here making your money. You're making your honey. This is the best. You're trying to live the best you. You want fulfillment. You want to be able to celebrate life. You want to be able to be the strength of this person that you are. All right, this earthy, whoa, turn the deck back over. This earthy, sensual space. Because it's sexy. All right, and you're driven to be sexy in here, right? And there's been haters in the background for a while, maybe. I can say you're worried about that jealousy. You're worried about these extra voices. Don't worry about the haters. They're going to hate. Alright, but part of you remains unseen. Why? Why have you done that? That's why you've hidden that piece of identity? Whoa. Alright, your challenge is to find that loving space inside of this one too. If you've been earthy, you're grounded. That's very strong. The challenge inside of here is to keep the emotional heart center. Whoa. Keep the emotional heart center. We've got the heron. So our water queen, our cup queen. Alright, she has her cup running over. How do you connect the emotional being with this 3D woman who is keeping this magic alive and this magic going, right? Keeping connection with that emotional. Or there's a challenge with that mother. That's a mother figure, maybe. No, there's a how do we work with this space? Right. Or fulfilling this part of your heart's desires. Maybe it's easier to try to do it from a really earthy, passionate. How do you do it from a heart space? Like that really loving space and still connect to it. Okay, so healing. How do we heal? What's healing? After we challenged? Now, what do we work? If we need to work on something, what do we work with? And the healing element is, happiness. And this is a connection with your heart space. This is all your cups running over. You can see this. This is around, anytime you see waterfall, it's that free flow. It's a free flow of love. It's a free flow of the energy, this nutrition that fills us all. Like, so we have happiness. We have happiness on the table. So thank you very much for all being here. If you are still here at this end, please hit like and subscribe, all of those wonderful things. And whoa, but this is the outcome, and I'm going to take 2. I'm going to take all 3. All right, so what have we got for you to rediscover this piece of your hidden identity and redirect these routes so that you can go down new tracks and break these rules, right? Because this is what we're here for. All right, we're focusing our energy, and this is dedicating our mind. We have the 9 of arrows, so we're definitely in dedicating our air, and this is how you focus. Your happy energy focus, and how you fly is you focus your mind on this in this space, and you dedicate yourself to it. And then we have this creative space, and this is a creative space between, like, creative space between a community. And if you see in the middle of this card, you see a plant growing. You see it growing outside of its head, like it's planted there. And so this is a seed in the community. And it's strong, taking it in a stance with the 3 with stones. But in the end, we got the sun. And in this deck, there is a multitude of cards that got their arms out. But we embrace it here, right? We embrace this big hug from the universe, which is the sun, right? And it powers us and it feeds us to our bones. So this is yes energy. Yes energy. All right, so what you've been focusing on, you don't need to worry about the haters, right? They're sitting in the background. You reduce your worry because you're out here making it shine. You're making your money shine. And you've got sun energy in here, which is big yes energy. So there is going to be a change. There's a jackpot coming. These fake smiles are going to change over this circumstance with the child. Like, you're going to look for true love, but you're going to be true love, right? Because that's what we got to be to get through all of this. So be careful what you're feeding yourself in your sleep, and you can feed yourself some brilliant stuff in your sleep. Thank you very much for coming to Hot Tea for the Soul. I hope you got something from that, and I'll be back, and I'll work out the lighting. So here we go. Thank you very much.